Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. In this video, we're going to be taking LR Merge ZAMASU against BROLY in the red zone. I am a little worried by how this is going to go, because I have zero clue what's going to happen here. Because BROLY is either going to be rather nice or a menace, and I am not excited for either. I also brought this movie hero support memory just to buff up units like Tech Gogeta and Tech God Goku, just to ensure that we're gonna be perfectly fine with them later on down the way. I am a little worried about them, as I said before, because I'm not entirely sure how well they're gonna actually perform in this. They're both rainbowed. I'm just really hoping that we don't get like super unlucky and get killed a little early. Because it is possible. BROLY does hurt. That is not something that I want to take lightly. In every single phase of this fight, BROLY does a lot of damage with his super attack if he hits the wrong enemy with it. So, a little worried. I do need a Tech Ultimate Gohan to also stack up quite a bit. Double super, that's great. Definitely will take that. So we are going to get ZAMASU's intro animation once this turn ends. So I am going to let that play for you guys real quick before going more in depth on the units that we brought here and kind of what my plan is for the fight. Also, Tech Gogeta kind of going crazy. Alright. So, one thing I did learn about Merge ZAMASU is, since he is basically exclusively a slot 2 unit, and we have a lot of units here that really need to be on rotation, I'm kind of going to use him as like a floating third option, because while he is incredible, I do not want to risk the other units that I'm bringing here falling behind, because I'm trying to prioritize him. So while this is his video, it's going to be basically how I feel like you should be using this guy in the stages like this, because he's not just this super cool, put me in slot 1, we win the game. You have to be actually very practical when you're using units like this and a team like this in this specific event. In other stages, you can probably be a bit more lenient by floating one of these Vegeta and Trunkses, but in this stage in particular, I do not want to play around with BROLY. This is going to be how I would be playing this, as if this was my first ever like time trying to beat this stage. I want to win. Now, one good thing about this fight is you can actually lower BROLY's stats in the first phase, so that can be a little bit helpful for him when he post super attack. I do wish I could have gotten his 18 key, but the key did not just not line up for me that well. So he is taking double digits from normal, so that's pretty good. Alright, okay. So over here, I think what I'm going to do is leave Tech Ultimate Gohan on rotation and try to get him another stack before we head further into the fight. Because Vegeta and Trunks, they're going to be fine no matter like what the farther we get in, because they build up so ridiculously fast that it's not going to be difficult for them to tank later on anyway. Tekken Ultimate Gohan might take some damage up until about the STR phase. If we can get a bunch of super attacks for him before we get there, though, he should be fine with his guard. This Vegeta and Trunks team is so good, specifically for Broly, because you just have so many characters on this team that can really help you to succeed. Also, I think we're going to be getting the fusion here. And in all honesty, I might not even need it. Yeah, I think I might be able to just avoid fusing until later. So I don't see me taking too much damage on any of these units. Because I built this team very, very defensive. My damage is going to become later. I do not need the damage right now. I do not want to just blast through these first two stages, get to SDR Broly, and die. That's not what we're doing here. We're really trying to make sure that we can at least slowly whittle down the first few phases of Broly. That way all these units can build up as much as possible before we actually even get to that point. And it seems like that will be the case, that we will be able to do that. Next rotation, I'll be perfectly fine, because Tech Ultimate Gohan has gotten 3 stacks by now. And I'll just have Vegeta and Trunks and I'll merge ZAMASU, who both have type advantage, so things are going pretty good. I do need Goku Black and ZAMASU to get a bit more stacks. I would love if they would double super for me, but it seems that they're not really wanting to go too crazy today. I would definitely like to delay that Tech Gogeta transformation. Okay. Do I have to do this? No. Alright, Vegeta and Trunks. That's all you. I can give this to Ultimate Gohan. And that is an 18 key super attack. So if for some reason we can make it all the way to merge ZAMASU at the end there, he's probably just going to finish this phase off. I doubt we're going to get that far. But I do just hope that Vegeta and Trunks can allow my Tech Ultimate Gohan to actually get a stack in this turn. Okay, you want to stop double supering? They never want to double super when I actually need them to, and only ever do it when another unit wants to stack. So, I've had very, very unlucky circumstances with this fight and Vegeta and Trunks, where they just do too much when they don't need to, and do too little when I would like them to, and it just ends up in this weird middle ground where they're gonna be fine, but they heavily nerf all the other units that I'm bringing to make sure, like, that they can stack up. It's a little annoying sometimes. It's just because they are just that good that that's just a thing that ends up happening. Okay. So I am a little nervous about this rotation. However, we are not going to mess around with it. And we are going to be able to just hold on to the Tech Gogeta transformation until we get him next turn, where I'm definitely fusing, and we should also be able to have it for the entirety of the AGL Broly fight. The only thing that I'm worried about is that now ZAMASU and Goku Black and ZAMASU are probably never going to meet until we get to AGL Broly, which means neither of them are going to have big bad bosses activated until we actually get there. But I just feel like having Tech God Goku on rotation for right now is going to be probably the best option. I can probably push off Tech Ultimate Gohan once we actually do get to AGL Broly, as he should be able to just tank everything. Also, is he just not going to super attack on this turn? Broly. What the hell? If he doesn't super attack, then we really did not need to use an item right now. Okay, so I got baited. What about on this turn? At the end. Okay. That's fine. We should be completely fine here. Because the double weak is still active. I'm really hoping that we do a lot of damage with Vegeta and Trunks here, just to maximize our chances of not getting super attacked and killed. Okay. See what I mean when I say that sometimes they just don't go crazy enough? Like, I want to finish this fight off. And if they would double, triple super, triple crit, then I'd be able to do that, but they just refuse to do that for me. Maybe my Tech Gogeta can at least double super, double crit. That'd be nice. You want a double super attack Ultimate Gohan? No? Okay. Come on, Gogeta. Don't let me down, man. And these you additional. Yeah, this is gonna do nothing. As long as ZAMASU can super attack before BROLY can, we should live. No super. Oh, we are winning. ZAMASU's passive has run out, so we will not be getting the additional key per orb anymore. So getting his 18 key is going to be a little hard, especially if he's not next to another Goku Black or ZAMASU. But overall, this is going pretty good. Alright, let's see. Super attack in slot 2. It's like, the thing is, I want to have Goku Black and ZAMASU with them at some point, but I can't. I gotta put Tech Ultimate Gohan there because he's gonna actually eat that. Man. They're gonna get a Dokkan attack here as well. Yeah, so this is starting to go downhill a little bit, but it should still be fine. I'm not worried about Tech Ultimate Gohan here. With his guard and his high defense, he should be fine. Usually, Goku Black and ZAMASU are fine to eat this, but that's when they are linked up like perfectly. And that is just not what it played out in this fight. Especially because I had to float off them when they were going to be paired next to the ZAMASU. Maybe if I can get them next turn, then I'd have to get ZAMASU all the way back over there, so that's going to be a little tough, but should still be doable. I probably could have kept them on rotation, maybe. How much is it going to do? I believe in you, Tech Ultimate Gohan. Don't let me down, buddy. We take those. And they're taking double-digit normals. That's what we want. Any supers? No. Okay. This is going good. I really need all my LRs to just start pumping out the damage by now. Because both Vegeta and Trunks should have built up their crit chance more than enough to allow them to crit pretty much every single time they attack. I just need them to do multiple super attacks though, and not normals. There we go. Okay. And then Tech God Goku's gonna be perfectly fine here. Tech Gogeta should be okay at the end. He's only gonna get hit by 2 attacks. So I believe that should only be like 50k or so. But if he double supers, he's probably gonna take nothing. He does still have his damage reduction active. Double super, nice. Without the 7-year LRs, who again, I very specifically chose not to bring here because I didn't feel like I would be able to actually get their stacks in. They are doing pretty good. Actually, this is going to be a good chance for me to see how well they would tank normal attacks. They're only going to be able to get 1 super attack. Okay. ZAMASU with 1 super and no big bad bosses active. How much is he going to take from normals? I believe we popped Tech Gogeta at turn 7. So we should still have the Scouter until turn 12. At the very least. Nice, this is what we want. Can you give me 1 more after this? Okay. Tag Ultimate Gohan still being useful to this day. He has definitely aged, but it's fine. Oh, the additional super attack. Okay, that's why I gave him full additional from what I can give him right now. This is what you want to happen. And double digit damage, let's go. This is what we're talking about. Oh? Okay. And we will actually be able to get Goku Black and ZAMASU next to LR Merge ZAMASU next turn. Oh wait, the Scouter isn't active anymore. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't actually... goes into turn 11 if you pop it on turn 7. So that 1 attack in the middle could be a super attack. And I'm kind of scared to see if it is. I really hope it's not. I really hope it's not. Bro, you want to just double super Vegeta and Trunks? They're not gonna take any damage if you do that. You want to just do that for me? Okay, the moment of truth here. If Goku Black and ZAMASU want to double super for me, it'll be a lot safer. Okay, we're good. We're good. Because Tech God Goku's not gonna die. This is going to be a victory. Which, unlike in my last Red Zone video when I was doing specifically a video on Goku Black and ZAMASU, and we did not make it all the way to the end. I believe we got to this exact health point and then died. We are actually going to make it out of here. So this should be the final turn. I'm just gonna transform Tech Ultimate Gohan just because he has more than enough defense now, so he'll be fine. Okay. I do feel like that extra bit of damage from him is going to be very helpful. So we just want to go all out now. Try to kill this guy as quickly as possible. If for some reason we don't finish on this turn, which I highly doubt, we might even get to see the Gallon Gun finish this off. I don't think ZAMASU has a super attacked 5 times to get his active skill attack, but even if he did, I don't think it would kill. Come on. And we're good. Nice. So, all things considered, LR Merge ZAMASU did very, very good. He definitely held his weight. He never really took damage at all. If anything, he took probably like the least amount of damage in the entire fight, despite getting hit multiple times. We never really got to see his actual like full power in this fight, besides like the very first turn. But besides that, like, I think that's how you kind of would want to play with him. He is a very good floater, especially on teams that have a lot of big bad bosses characters like this one. I didn't bring very many of them, but a team like this works just fine. We were pretty much like perfectly fine the entire time. Tech Gogeta was able to only be activated later on in the fight, so I didn't have to worry about him at all. And overall, this is a very good run. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about LR Fuse ZAMASU in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.